Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching, and today I have a LUSH experiment. So let me just explain this to you. It's going to be a little weird, but I thought about this idea of how to convert the naked shower gels into liquid shower gels, because I kept thinking about it. I was like, well, the naked shower gels are probably just made with less water, or the ingredients that are in them, because I don't know how they're made, but, or I haven't seen a video on how they're made, because I do try to check their, North America sites and their UK sites on, like, how they make certain stuff. Oh gosh, I'm just making a mess back over here. But anyways, so I thought about it. I was like, okay, so if they're made with less water, and whatever ingredients that they do have in them are so formulated in the way that when they do solidify, or not, I don't know what the word I'm looking, when they do harden and become solid, essentially if you put this under running water, it is going to break down, or if you have it under running water immediately, it is going to break down. But if you keep it dry, or if you rub it in your puff and use it that way and sparingly, it will break down less. So essentially you're getting the same amount of product, but there's less water involved. So I thought, if there's a way that I can add more water to it and then make it liquid, it might work. I don't know, just bear with me. We're gonna try this out together. This is a new experiment for me. So what I'm gonna do with this is I have a Naked Tender is the Night shower cream. I know this is a shower cream and not a shower gel, but hopefully that might not make a difference. We'll see. So I have used this quite a bit. I mean, it is still pretty decent for its size, and I do have another one of this and a full bottle of this, so I don't mind using a little one. And it has cracked a bit from just drying out, you know what I mean? So it'll be a little bit easier to cut up. So I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to add portions of water. I have my measuring cups here. So I figured with this, I'll start out with maybe just a 1/4 cup and then measure from there. And then I do have a NutriBullet. So, I could use a food processor or any type of blender, but I have a NutriBullet on hand, so I'm going to just use that. No sponsors there. I'm just using whatever I've got. So, let's get our plate and our Naked Shower cream and start to cut it. So, I have heard that people will cut these to make them more manageable to use. And, that does seem pretty easy solution. But for me, leaving it in a whole piece usually works in the shower. So I'm just going to slice this up and add portions of water, and we'll see how this goes. This might be like a total fail. I don't know. But I thought, why not just give it a try and see how it goes. Take out the hair. So let's keep cutting this up. I just thought this would be a different idea to do. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know. I might have just wasted a whole entire piece of Naked shower cream to do this, but at least I can say I tried, Anyway, so while I'm doing this, I also want to open up for a Q&A. So I don't have that many subscribers, but I thought for those who are interested and have any questions for me, we could do maybe a Q&A video. So yeah, if you want to do a Q&A with me or have any questions, just please let me know. Comment down below all of your questions for me if you want to get to know me or whatnot. And yeah, I'll do that in a further video. Okay. So here we go. I've got all my pieces cut up, and I'm going to portion out. Oh, I have some water, but it's back here. Sorry. I'm so unprepared. Okay, so I do have a giant cup. I'm going to be measuring. And I don't know if it matters, but I am using water that I have filtered. So like a Brita pitcher, any filtered pitcher water, or just any bottled water, really. I just thought maybe that might make a difference. So I'm going to try this out. Okay, so a 1/4 cup for a little bottle there. Put our blender lid on. Okay, wish me luck. Let's do this. Oh! I might have added too much water. I feel like I might have. It's still kind of chunky. All right, let's see how this looks now. It still looks a little chunky, but that's because I'm using a NutriBullet, and maybe if I used a food processor or an actual blender, this might be different. But let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, this looks so nice. Okay, all right, I have to show you this in here. I don't want to get a mess here, but this looks so nice and creamy and like fluffy and light pink. Okay, it's still a little chunky, but you know what? I'm gonna put it in a little longer. Okay, give it a couple more seconds maybe. All right, I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Gosh, I'm excited too, just to see how this turns out. So what I thought to do was put it in a clear pot, since obviously I don't have any little bottles to put this in, because I already had a funnel. I was ready, and then I was like, I don't have any empty bottles to put this in. And I think it might work better. Oh gosh, that got really thick. I don't know, maybe it's because I blended it. It does seem pretty creamy. Maybe I should add a little bit more water to it. Look at how solid it got. Like, I can tilt this upside down and it's not coming out. I don't know, maybe I blended it too long? Actually, wow, okay, wow, look at this. Okay, so this is super thick in here right now. If you can see that. I don't know if it's because I blended it too long or didn't add enough water. Okay, I might add a little bit more. I'm just gonna do like a splash more, because I think I might have blended it for too long. So just to get it a little bit watery and a little less thick, even though if you like it that consistency, you could totally just leave it there. I did do only a 1/4 cup for that little bottle. So, you know, portion wise, I just added a little extra to make it thinner. So when I go to put this in my pot, might be a little more watery. Okay, all right. Let's do one more. Okay, all right, we're good. Sorry, this video is going to be so long, but it's worth it. I thought this would be such a great experiment to do. And it is definitely very, very creamy. There is still chunks in here, you know, for the most part. But again, if I had a better blender or better resources, this might be different. So I'm just gonna scoop away into this little pot here, because I do have an empty little Whoosh shower gel container, and it does not smell like Whoosh anymore. That is one thing that I will say, even after cleaning out the plastic empty pots, sometimes the scent will still smell you'll still smell that scent in the pot. Okay. All right. So just feeling it with my finger, it does feel definitely chunky. I mean, I did smooth out this quite a bit, and it did liquefy. I mean, it does feel very, very creamy. It's like chunky and creamy consistency, if that makes any sense. Oh, just screw it. I'm just going to put it all in here. Make a mess, because that's what I do. Wow. Oh my gosh. I feel like adding more water to it actually made it almost like creamy. Like, well, because it's a shower cream, duh. But made it more like a mousse consistency. Like a thick, dense mousse. And of course, I'm just making a mess away here. And this might be better off in a pot, because it's I mean, if you think about it, if you're in a shower, you just scoop it out of the pot like this. Wow. And that did expand quite a bit. From just that little bottle, I got a full container out of here, and I still have a little bit more left. Like, I'm just going to try to get as much as I can out here and see if I can show you just off the top of here. Wow, okay. So this sort of worked. Honestly, I think if I had a better blender or a better system for blending this, I think it would have worked a lot better. But for a first attempt, hey, I'm not mad at it. You know, like, this is not that bad. All right. And it is a more of a, like, dense mousse consistency. You could definitely add more water to this. And I think if I put this in a shower gel bottle, it wouldn't have come out as easily. But I like the idea of putting this in a pot. I mean, it still is pretty chunky just from feeling it. But again, like I mentioned, if I had a better blender or maybe added more water, you know, but it's an experiment, a first attempt. And honestly, it's not that bad. And I don't mind putting it in a pot like this because I can just put a lid on it and scoop it out like that. Or, you know, who knows? If I ended up adding more water to this and letting it liquefy more, it might be better off in a shower gel bottle. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That is pretty much all that I got. And it is like a lot. This definitely, if I added more water, I would definitely have a lot more of this. I could put this almost even in a big pot. Whew. All right. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching this weird experiment of me making basically a solid to a liquid. You can try this if you want. I say, why not? You know, I mean, give it a shot. Tell me how you like it or how it turns out for you. Mine's kind of chunky, but I'm proud of it because I made it. I did that myself. Besides Lush, you know, making it and then me buying it and sending it to me. But you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. I know it was weird. And if you have any questions or comments down below, let me know because I would like to do a Q&A video in the future. So yeah, hope you're having a great day or night, and I will see you in another video. Bye! Oh, mess of hands.